Hello everyone, it's your casual gamer Meep here, and welcome back to the Eyes on the Shrine series, where we go over the perks found in the Shrine secrets on a week-by-week basis, and show them off with various gameplay. Starting with survivors, we have Power Struggle, one of Elodie's teachable perks. Whenever you reach up to 25% wiggle progress, if the killer walks through a pallet or picks you up inside of a pallet, you can, with the push of a button, drop that pallet, stun the killer, and free yourself from the killer's grasp. On paper, Power Struggle might sound like a strong perk, however, it's pretty rare you'll actually be able to use its effects because of its condition. This perk, similar to No Mither, often requires your whole build to revolve around it in order to activate it more or less, such as Unbreakable, Tenacity, and almost always you have to run Flip-Flop in order to get this perk to work. If a perk cannot be used consistently on its own or as a weak effect, it's typically not that good, as well as the previously mentioned reasons. It can be very satisfying though whenever it works out of the 1 out of 15 some odd games that you get to use it successfully, so overall, it's a meh kind of perk honestly. Next up is an Ace Visconti perk, Up the Ante. This perk is one of the few that affects your luck percentages as a survivor each game whenever it's equipped. For each survivor other than yourself that's still alive, you award all survivors an additional 3% luck per survivor. So if all your teammates are still alive, you'll each get an additional 9% boost to your luck. You might be wondering though, what does luck affect in Dead by Daylight? Well, it affects your chances of jumping off the hook on your own more or less, which has a base percent chance of 4%, which is very low honestly. So if everyone is still alive and you get hooked your first time, you have about a 13% chance to Kobe, or aka jump off the hook on your own. This is still very low, and on its own it's pretty awful. It's only when you pair this perk with the other perk, Slippery Meat, that increases your luck by another 4% and gives you up to 3 more additional attempts to get off the hook, and that you can also play the luck offerings as well to increase your chances even further, that this perk actually gets to shine more or less. If you're in a team and everyone maxes out the luck with all 4 players running the perk Up the Ante and Slippery Meat, as well as running the Vigo's Jar of Salty Lip offerings, you have around a 50% chance of Kobeing, but remember this, there's always a chance you won't Kobe, as it is luck based, so run it at your own risk, more or less. For killers this week, we have Territorial Imperative, a Hunter's teachable perk. A supernatural link connects you to the basement, so whenever you're more than 32 meters away from the basement, if a survivor enters the basement, you see their aura for up to 3 seconds. The perk then goes on cooldown for up to 20 seconds. This is probably one of the least used killer perks in the entire game. The most you'll ever see of this perk are players who are going for the Adept Huntress achievement, and it's also rare you'll see it in basement builds because whenever you run a basement build, you're typically running perks that'll actually get the survivor to the basement rather than ones that'll let you know when survivors actually go inside of it, more or less. You may not get value out of this perk every single game because 1, it relies on the survivor who wants to search the basement chest, or 2, it relies on you hooking survivors in the basement. But otherwise though, this perk is so niche with a weak effect, and also has a very short duration, a range requirement, and a cooldown on top of that. I honestly hope this perk gets reworked soon so it'll be used more often, because it has a really cool name and also a really cool logo design. The last perk of the week is the Natophobia, one of the Nurse's teachable perks. For every injured survivor, all survivors suffer a 5% debuff to generator repair speeds, totem cleansing, and sabotaging. The 5% debuff penalty stacks, so if everyone is injured, all survivors will suffer a 20% action debuff to the previously named actions. This perk is best used on killers who are able to keep survivors injured, such as the Plague and the Legion, more or less. Other high pressure or other high lethality killers such as the Nurse, Spirit, Wraith, and even Bubba, they can pretty much make a good use of this perk overall. It may not be the most powerful slowdown perk, but it can slow the game down by making survivors heal to prevent the perk from gaining too much power over the flow of the trial. Overall though, it's a decent perk. As for this week's shrine, it's pretty weak compared to the previous ones that we've had recently. For survivors, if you haven't purchased a Lodi, then you should probably choose Power Struggle and try it out for yourself, as it can open up opportunities for a very satisfying gameplay. For killers, you should definitely pick up the Natophobia, as it's a neat slowdown perk, it's simple, it's straightforward, and it does what it does, and it can be very effective overall. And with that being said, we're going to hop into the gameplay. Gas Heaven, Auto Haven Wreckers. Let the game begin. So with the build, in addition to running the perks found in the shrine with Territorial Imperative and also the Natophobia, I'm also running Scourge Hook, which is one of the new perks. Basically 4 random hooks spawn in the trial, they're each highlighted in white to me whenever I pick up Survivor. And whenever I hook them on a particular hook like that, they suffer from the Mangled status effect, which increases their healing time by 20%. And if they fully heal themselves, then they suffer a 9% action debuff to generator repair speeds. At least until they're injured again. Hi there, I see you. Oh, I thought there was a pallet there, duh. And I'm also running the perk Agitation. So with agitation, whenever I go to pick up a survivor, I move 18% faster, and also... and also I move up to 18% faster. Wait, did I say that already? Yeah. So whenever I pick up survivor, I move 18% faster, and I get my attack radius increased by up to 12 meters, which is pretty nice. It makes it so where I can more or less get survivors to the basement faster than normally. I lost. Oh, never mind. I thought I lost them, my bad. But yeah, that's the build overall. And the add-ons in the bottom left, the yellow one on the left side, the mural sketch, basically increases the duration of my Feral Frenzy. Hang on. And also the deep face smiley pin on the right basically makes it to where after I hit a survivor the first time with Feral Frenzy, the next one who's highlighted in Killer Instinct, they suffer from the mangled status effect. Just in case I'm unable to get them to a Screech Hook, for instance. Which I don't even remember if that was or not. But yeah, that's the build overall. I had a lot of success last game with the build. Like, I was able to get them to the basement like 3 or 4 times. Like, you're probably going to see that in the clips version, wherever I actually show the perk off. But yeah. I got 3 of them injured already, so that's already the night vote via stacks. Who is this? Oh, it's Jake. I legit haven't seen him. Well, I think I saw him. I don't know. But yeah, with the builds, I'm not necessarily running that many slowdowns, honestly. And so I can't be gen rushed with this build, so I have to be a little aggressive with how I play. The basement's in the main building, so I didn't really get a good spawn. Now if it was inside the Killer Shack, that'd be another story. But I'll use the Screech Hook instead. It's a tiny bit pointless to kick the generators considering they don't really regress that much. But it's a nice little touch. See if we can possibly whittle it down just a little bit. Did they come back to this generator? Kind of. Meg's here. Megan! Oh wait. No wait, it's the arena, my bad. But someone's hiding. It was the Meg. Nice. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get anyone to the basement just because it's an awkward spawn in this particular game. Remember the last game whenever it was on Coldwind and it was inside the Killer Shack? Probably not this time. Yeet. Oh shit, I didn't realize I hooked her already. My bad. I would've gone for Zarina if I had known that, or remember that. But yeah, now that Jake is healed, he suffers a 9% action debuff to repairing generators. And I find him right off the bat. Dang. I have to apply pressure to him, otherwise he's just gonna finish the generator, so I have to take away his Screech Hook debuff in order to try to hook him again, because he's been working on that generator long enough to where he doesn't have Decisive Strike, so I can go after him. Who runs Decisive Strike in 2021? That's the real question. The real question indeed. I'll go ahead and break this, because why not? See if I can try to cut him off. Oh my god, that actually worked. Holy shit. Damn. Sometimes I scare myself with how good I do that. But since I broke that breakable wall, I can get into the basement now. And once I get far enough away, Territorial Imperative will show me whenever a survivor goes here, so I can either come back or do whatever. But right now, I have the Meg and the Jake both on Death Hook, so I really need to go after the Ace and Zarina in order to spread the pressure around. Let's see here. It's the Ace Visconti. Drop it. Good boy. Oh, so that's... Nope. Anyone going for the basement? Let's see. Look up so we get in the... Yeah. A word salad. I was going to say we can look up so we can avoid being blinded. But y'all know I have my speech impediment and I'm kind of... tiny bit awkward. Just a wee bit. I don't get this, but I'm gonna try just to force it down. Territorial imperative activated so we can go back. No way. They didn't make it in time. What the heck? Damn, that's unlucky, Jake. I'm sorry. Unlucky indeed. But at least I showed you how Territorial Imperative works. We saw their aura for a brief few seconds, we went on cooldown, and we were far enough away for it to work. I can hear his footsteps, so it's pretty easy to track him. You have Dead Hard? No, but that was a questionable hit. Onto the Scourge Hook you go. Yeet. Also, with this build, it doesn't really have any tracking elements other than Territorial Imperative, so I have to use my best judgment, more or less. You have several thousand hours in the game. Where could they be? I don't know, but if you patrol generators long enough, that'll help. No, you don't. Meg's dead on hook. I should go for the Zarina, but I just want to injure her just a little bit. And Zarina's gonna go for the save because she's the only one close by. Yep. That killer instinct lets me know Ace got off unhooked because he's not suffering from Feral Frenzy, or Deep Wounds I should say. I don't know. Okay then. That happened. Bless her heart. Dang. I just had to reflect on that by looking at her scream. Hello, Scratch Marks. Where are you, survivor? There you are. You have Iron Will, like... An Ace with Iron Will, that's pretty dangerous. Like, Ace players are like the carry of the team, more or less. Like, you expect them to either have Iron Will or you have them have Dead Hard. Last game, whenever I used the Legion pin, which causes survivors to suffer from broken status effects, similar to how the Smiley pin does with Mangled, I didn't really get that much value out of it because I was either being pallet stunned or... Hello, Megan. I was either getting pallet stunned or they had spread out far enough to where, because I didn't have any duration add-on, I couldn't make it to anyone else in time, so... That's why I switched up to the mural sketch compared to the samples that are going to be showing off the perks. At the start of the video, I should say. So what is Zarina going to do? Is she going to go for the save as I approach it? Or is she going to wait for Ace to die? She has made her choice. The Ace is to die today. I don't believe Zarina has Iron Will, so I should be able to hear her. But now it's a race for the hatch again. Hello there, hatch. I'm just gonna say this is GG's now, so move on to the next video. Shelter Woods, the Macmillan Estate. Let the game begin. It's a pinhead. Nice. So with the build, hang on, rune check. Everyone's running Hex Rune tonight, I swear. But yeah, with the build, I'm running up Ante and Power Struggle. I'm trying to remember what the other second perk that was in the shrine. As per the shrine, there's a Hex Rune. He knows I'm here. He knows I've seen it. Oh, I'm actually surprised he hit that, considering His lunge is bugged. But yeah, I'm also running Slippery Meat, which gives me an additional 4% chance of luck of Kobeing off the hook. And also 3 additional attempts. Oh god. Damn. It doesn't even look like it even hits you though, to be honest. And I'm also running Flip Flop, which converts my Wiggle progress into Power Struggle progress. Oh my god, if he... Aw, if he actually... It's... No. Like, if he had taken me to the basement, I could have used it. Because the pallet was on this side, back here. Oh, yeah, it's like plaything. Alright, try to Kobe. No! No, Steve! 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. Unlucky. But yeah, even with all that luck, like, my friends have played Spigo's Jars of Salty Lips, which is 12%, and I played one that affects only myself, so... Wait, no. That was 9% now. 12% with my offering. Less than the 4 base percent chance, plus the 4% from Slippery Meat. Yeah, I'm trying to remember things. So that's 20%, plus then up the ante, that's 29%. And I still didn't Kobe with 6 attempts. So, ow. So yeah, that just shows you how inconsistent luck is. Damn, unlucky. I didn't even hear his Terror Radius or anything because of Hex Plaything. But yeah, this is why I don't rely on luck, and which is why I don't particularly like Power Struggle as a perk. The main reason I don't like Power Struggle is just it relies on so many things to go correct. For one thing, the killer has to slug you long enough for you to recover, especially when you have to use Flip Flop in order to gain that recovery progress. And if you don't, then you basically have to rely on the killer's pathing decisions in order to go through a pallet, which is really rare because the perk exists. Yeah, let me just get my little yellow glyph now. Thank god I got it. Whew. Tiny bit scary. You gonna teleport to me? Yes, he is. And the most unfortunate thing is because I'm oblivious, like I don't hear his Terror Radius. I thought I could get him to swing right there, but I don't think I can make it around. Damn. I'm not sure if he still has Hex Ruin up, like, that's the one thing I'm still currently unaware of. He goes there, I go here. Crap. Damn, unlucky. But because I'm dead on hook now, thanks to Slippery Meat and up the ante not working, this is probably GG's for me. He's leaving me poggers. Like, he could have easily finished the rest of the game by killing me off, but he didn't. Don't know why, though. Is this Hextome still over here? No. No, it's not. Is it? Or is it over here? It's over here. But yeah, this is what sucks, like, about X-Plating. Like, I have no idea if he's coming until it's too late, unless I actually see him. Kinda like a Michael Myers or a Ghostface. This X-Plate thing, or is it Ruin? I think it might have been Ruin. Oh, shit. I see them chasing over there. I don't want to be over there. But yeah, one of my teammates, it's the Ace. He's also running Slippery Meat, so I'm like, he has like a 26% chance of putting me off the hook. I say 26 compared to my 29 because I use the personal green offering instead of the Figos, which affects everyone. But yeah. I wish I could find a teammate. Or my totem. The totem would probably be the nicer of the two. Just so I can actually know when Pinhead's coming after me. Ooh, it's actually perfect. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Now, honestly, where could my Hex Plaything totem be? Like... My guess might be around the tree, actually. Like, I searched all around the outside, yet nothing. I haven't seen its ore or anything, so I'm like wondering, does it exist? Or is it just like so far out in the way, like I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be the risque one and hold on to the box because I'm already oblivious, so I'm like, it doesn't matter. And like, even if the chains come after me, like, it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, though, by holding the box, he knows where I am. Similar to how you see Victor whenever he's on someone's back with Charlotte. Okay, that's probably my totem right there, I think. God, I love this music. But yeah, as long as I hold onto the box, I'm okay. Ow. It's okay, Leon. They're not gonna come after you. They're only gonna come after me. Huh? Oh god. Oh crap, he's still coming after me. No, I'm not giving you the box. It's my box. Oh god. There's no pallet here. Can't use power struggle. I'm gonna die! Ah! Oh, there's my frickin' totem. Wait, is that even my totem? No, it's not. But at least I got my teammates to the endgame, so that's all that matters. GG's, Pinhead.